All right, hi, my friends. You just finished listening to the story, A Book of Seasons. I like that story. And again, it's one that I would love to read to you, but I don't have it at my house, so I had to find it, but I was happy that I found it online for you to listen to it. Okay, in A Book of Seasons, they talked about the different seasons. A season is a time of year that has a particular, that means a certain type of weather. There are 4 seasons in the year. We talk about them each morning when we do Morning Circle. Right now, what season have we been saying that we're in? We are in spring. Very good. After spring, we will move to summer. And then at the beginning of the school year, we move back to fall. And then around Christmas time, it becomes winter. What happens after winter? Are the seasons done? We start again with spring, summer, fall, winter. The 4 seasons are a pattern. That means they keep happening over and over again. Okay, so each time of the year is a season, and it has a specific type of weather that you experience. Now, sometimes you can have crazy weather, like a couple weeks or like last weekend in part of Pennsylvania, people were getting snow. That's not normal for springtime weather. Springtime, the air typically gets warmer. That means it usually gets warmer. And some places get a lot of rain. We got a lot of rain this year in the springtime. All right. After that, then we move to summer, which is our warmest season. And in the summertime, if you think about it, sometimes it can be 8 o'clock at night and the sun is still out. So during the summer, we get the most sunlight. Okay, so that's why you can have those late night barbecues and be outside playing. And all of a sudden, you don't realize how late it is because the sun is still out. Fall, when we start to get ready to go back to school, starts to get cooler air. And it gets very windy in some places. And we also notice that those trees start to change their colors, okay? And in our story this week, A Busy Year, we could see that the tree started to change those colors, right? The leaves on it. Winter is our coldest season. And it usually has, and it does, not usually, it has the fewest hours of daylight. I know there are some times when I'm driving home from school and it's like 4:30 and it's already dark outside. So our seasons are a certain type of the year and they have a certain type of weather. We have 4 seasons: summer, spring, summer, fall, and then winter. And they are a pattern. That means they repeat. They go around and around and around. And in every time of the year, we are in a certain season. We're in spring right now. All right. So what we're going to do today is we're going to play a little bit of a sorting game. But before we do that, what I want to do is I want you to think about the spring. And I want you to think about something that maybe you do in the springtime that you don't, well, actually, let's do summertime because springtime's a little tricky because sometimes it can be very cold. Think about an activity that you get to do in the summertime that you don't get to do in the wintertime. I'm thinking about one, and I'm thinking about there's warm sand. I'm thinking there's water. I'm thinking about going to the beach and getting to go swimming during the summertime, right? Are you going to do that in the wintertime? I'm only going to do that if my magical purse works and takes me to someplace tropical like the Fiji Islands. Lily asked me if it worked. It hasn't worked yet, Lily. I'm hoping it will soon. But for right now, it seems like swimming is probably something that I would get to do during the summertime, but not in the wintertime. But if I think about it, what's something I get to do in the wintertime that I wouldn't get to do in the summertime? And I'm thinking of snow, my snowsuit, something I sit on that makes me go fast through it. Sledding, exactly. Each season has special things about it. You might like one season more than another. Sometimes I will say I like the fall the best. That's my favorite season. I like fall because I like when the trees are changing their leaves. I like starting to wear sweaters. I like going back to school. I like Halloween. I like all those things about the fall. Okay, so some people might like this summertime the best. Going to the beach, going to the boardwalk, swimming in pools, playing outside late. Some people really like the spring. They like the rain, and then they like all the flowers blooming. And then, like I said, some people love the winter time. They might like to go skiing and sledding and enjoying the snow. And there are a lot of different holidays that fall during the different season. During winter, you have Christmas. During the spring, you have Easter. During the summer, you have 4th of July and you have Memorial Day. And then in the fall, you have Halloween. So you have all kinds of fun holidays that happen during your seasons. And the neat thing is because they repeat again and again and again, we get to enjoy them each year. So it changes, and it's a nice thing. All right, so what you are going to do right now is you have a worksheet right here, okay? And up at the top, we have two different kinds of weather. We have rainy weather and we have snowy weather, okay? Now, what I want you to do is I want you to think about what season, if I'm talking about rainy weather, what season am I probably talking about? Spring, right? Because we said spring can be, the air starts to get warmer, but you can get a lot of rain during the spring like we did this year. And what about snowy? What season would we say is probably snowy season? Winter time. Very good. All right. What I would like you to do is I would like you to cut out at the bottom of your page, I would like you to cut out these different pieces of clothing, okay? Because, like the seasons are different, we wear different things in the different seasons. For example, if you were going out to go sledding, would you wear your bathing suit? I don't think you would. And if you're going to the beach, when you pack up all your beach stuff, are you packing up snow boots and mittens? I don't think so. So it's important to realize what season you're in so you can make sure that you have the right clothing for that season. Sometimes people have to switch over their closets because they don't have enough room for all of their maybe winter stuff and their summer stuff in the same closet. All right, so I want you to have all these little pieces of clothing cut out for me, okay? And then let's take a look. Let's look at the things that we have. Let's go ahead and pick up our first clothing. Okay, let's pick up our hat. Okay. Now, a hat, a lot of people can wear all year round. But if it's rainy and in the spring, or it's snowy and it's wintertime, when would you probably wear a hat like this to keep your head warm? In the winter during snowy season. I agree. So we're going to take our glue and we're going to put a little bit on there, and let's put our hat on the snowy side. Okay? All right, now let's take a look at these boots. Okay, we have two pairs of boots. Okay, let's look closely at those two pairs of boots. One pair of boots is probably a pair of boots I would wear where? Like if I look at these boots, I would probably wear these boots in the rain. Very good. Look at these boots. They have like a fluffy part up at the top. Those are going to keep me a lot warmer, right? So when would I probably wear these boots? When I'm playing in the snow, exactly. So let's take the snow boots, those ones that have the fuzzy on the top, and let's put them on the snowy side, right? We'll put them there with that warm hat that's going to keep you warm, okay? And then let's take those other boots. I think I would probably wear those in that rainy spring weather, right? I would too. Yep, in that rainy spring weather. Okay. Now, let's take a look at the two coats that we have, the two jackets that we have. Okay, we have two jackets. Which jacket would you probably wear in the rainy weather? Which one would you probably wear in the rainy weather? I agree. This one, right? Why? Why would I wear this one in the rainy weather and not this one? Because this one has a hood. Very good. This one has the hood because if I take this coat and put it with my hat, am I going to stay warm? Exactly. So I would wear this coat with my hat in that snowy winter season, right? Okay. And then we have our last one. We have our mittens. Would I wear my mittens in the rainy spring season, or would I wear mittens in the snowy winter season? The snowy winter season. Very good. Okay, now what you are going to do, okay, so we just talked about the rainy spring season and we talked about the snowy winter season. There are two other seasons that we didn't mention. We didn't mention summer, right? The hot, sunny summer. And we didn't talk about the windy, chilly fall. So we know there are 4 seasons. Spring, summer, winter, and fall, and they repeat year after year throughout the year. What I'd like you to do on Flipgrid is I want you to tell me, I shared with you which was my favorite season. I would love to hear from you which is your favorite season and why. Remember I said I love the fall because I love when the leaves start to change. I love that we go back to school. I love that I get to start to wear sweaters. And I love the Halloween holiday. I would love to hear from you on Flipgrid, which is your favorite season of the year. Okay? All right, my friends, great job with seasons. Next week, you are going to be meteorologists. All right, my friends, I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.